youth in alive. Visions and dreaming come alive. Higher heights I'm reaching alive. Every God I'm steaming alive. Let me do it one more time. Everybody feeling alive. Just the spirit breathing alive. Get your healing and come alive. God not dead, my youth in alive. Visions and dreaming come alive. Higher heights I'm reaching alive. Every God I'm steaming alive. Everybody feeling alive. Just the spirit breathing alive. Get your healing and come alive. God not dead, my youth in alive. Visions and dreaming come alive.
Hey, gotta say good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever in the world you are. You're tuned to Love 101 FM, the family station. It is a Make Me Move Monday, February 6th, 2023. It's 104 on the family station, Love 101. Have you had your lunch as yet? By the way, I'm Sara-Ann Edwards Miller. Sara-Ann, the chirpy one. I'm here to keep your company all the way until 5 o'clock. I mean, read and truly, 5 o'clock is just right there. Yeah, if you look over right there, over the corner right there, right, it's right there. Right over there. And we're live on Facebook and we're also live on YouTube at Love 101 FM Jamaica. Sign on, rock on, roll on, jump on. Whatever you gotta do, just ensure that you are on the live. It's a Make Me Move Monday. And as you come on here, remember to comment. That's the only way I'm gonna see you when I'm marking the register, all right? So ensure you like it, you share, and you comment. By the way, do we have a Bob Marley Day? Because February 6, 1945, the legendary Bob Marley, his birth name, Nestor Robert Marley, was born. So we celebrate February 6. We celebrate. So can we say Bob Marley Day? I'm not sure if we have something like that, yeah. But can we celebrate him? Right. Hey, saying good afternoon to you that's sitting, you that's standing, walking, you're relaxing, one. You with the eyes, the mouth, the hands. What's up? You that's listening to me right now, listening to Love, good afternoon to you. How was your weekend? It was good. Not so good? All right, keep pressing, keep pushing. When you incorporate the two, pressing and pushing. That's not a word. I just made it up. Anyway, saying good afternoon to my friends listening to us on the FM band, whether you're overseas or you're near yard. 101.1, 3, 5, 7, and 9. Good afternoon to you, my friends listening to us online at www.love101.love1.org. I went ahead of myself there. Let's go again. www.love101.org. Or you're listening to us via the app that you have downloaded for free from the Google Play Store or the Apple Store. A very good afternoon to you. Now, today you'll be inspired, informed, entertained, and engaged. In a moment, I'll bring you highlights from the news. 1:45, mental that's mental exercise. 2 o'clock, prayer blast with Sister Donna Edwards of the Bethlehem Reformed Church of God. 2:15, body talk. And we'll be exploring the do's and don'ts for exercising. Don'ts. I like don'ts. Children of God, you must exercise. You must exercise. And I'm talking to myself as well. 3:15, we bring you what does the Bible say about the spiritual discipline of prayer. And this is part 2. 3:45 celebrations. We celebrate with you. Birthday, anniversary. Yeah, you're celebrating, we'll be celebrating with you at that time. So 3:45 is the time you send those greetings, all right? Not before. 4 o'clock, the Small People Show comes your way with Auntie Galeen. Then 4:55, we wrap it all up inside a live 1 to 5 on this Make Me Move Monday. It is now time for highlights from the news at this time. Now, motorist dies after confrontation with cop on Windward Road. A man was shot yesterday during an altercation with a policeman on Windward Road in Kingston has died. So the man who was shot yesterday has died. The deceased has been identified as 39-year-old Marvin Palmer, otherwise called Bummy, of Woodland Avenue, Kingston 10. Reports are that about 8:30 a.m. there was an altercation between a taxi driver and another motorist after a minor fender bender at the corner of Mountain View Avenue and Windward Road. The policeman intervened, but despite reportedly identifying himself, was attacked by one of the motorists. He reportedly took evasive action and fatally shot his attacker. The matter was reported to the Independent Commission of Investigations, INDICOM, and the Inspectorate of Professional Standards and Oversight Bureau. So that's 39-year-old Marvin Palmer, otherwise called Boomy. Yeah. It's so sad that it ended that way, right? Sometimes we just, just be calm and just try to come up to a resolution. In other news, man arrested following seizure of pistol in Ramble, Hanover. A man was arrested following the seizure of a pistol on the Ramble Main Road in Hanover yesterday. Reports from the Ramble police are that about 1 a.m., lawmen were conducting a vehicular checkpoint operation in the area when the driver of a motorcycle was signaled to stop. He was accosted, searched, and the weapon, a .45 Ruger, so a .45 Ruger pistol was found in his possession. He was subsequently arrested on reasonable suspicion of illegal possession of firearm and ammunition. And police sometimes they can just look at you and say, you look suspicious. Because sometimes they're really acting suspicious, right? All right, so he was arrested. Another news, participation low for taxi strike. A planned strike by taxi operators this morning has been largely unsuccessful, with many taxi operators choosing not to take part. The island-wide strike, organized by One Voice Transportation Group, is slated to take place over the next 3 days. However, it was business as usual for most taxi operators in the Kingston and St. Andrew metropolitan area this morning as they transported the hundreds of commuters that depend on their services. The provisions of the new Road Traffic Act have been the source of much grievance for many operators. Primarily, the increase in fines for breaches. And let me tell you something, you see, children of God, it is for our own good. It's for our own good. But honestly, when I heard about the fine for if you're at the gas pump and you have your vehicle on, I'm like, oh my goodness, Sarah. Yeah. So remember that, children of God, and remember, don't use your phones while you're driving, all right? Or any electronic, I think it's phones, electronic devices, right? If you must use them, you can pull over or just use your Bluetooth. That's what you can do, all right? Just don't have it in your hand like you're looking, because it's a distraction. It's a form of distraction. And I guess they're trying to avoid the, accidents and those things that can be avoided. Now, finally, from highlights from the news, 9 million endowment from successful past student to benefit STETS. The St. Elizabeth Technical High School STETS Alumni Association United States chapter has secured $60,000 that's equivalent to 9.2 million Jamaican dollars donation to fund its mentoring program and infrastructure projects at the Santa Cruz St. Elizabeth based institution. The donation has come from the California-based Dr. Cosmo Fraser, a renowned scientist, musician, businessman, philanthropist, and STEPS alumnus who graduated from the school in 1968. In a press statement accompanying the donation, Dr. Fraser said he was proud to support the efforts of the STEDS Alumni Association in the U.S. to provide students with the mentoring and resources they need to succeed. The Fraser Endowment is to be dispersed over a 3-year period beginning this year, and Dr. Wright noted that the first amount of 20,000 US dollars had already been received by his association. And those are the highlights of the news at this time. Monday, February 6th. We can call it Bob Marley Day. Make it official. Let's make it official. All right, it's time for me to go ahead and mark the register. So let's go. Remember, we mark the register from Facebook and YouTube. So you need to be on those platforms, all right? First up, I'm seeing Yvonne Scott. Good afternoon. Freddie Blaise Wagwan. John Tomlinson, your third. Keisha McDonald Williamson. Iona Ashburn. Idonna Howard. Good afternoon. Winsome Campbell. Ricardo Porcius. Granville. Dwayne Tracy Wagwan. Mary James. Colleen Oliphant. Wagwan, Sister Colleen. Marva Robinson. Jean Watson. Greg Diesel. Etta Knight. Jean Watson. Hortense Spacey. Daphne Thompson, Ava Young Wangwan, Michelle Rowe, Jean Watson, Lorna Daly, Alvarine Ellison, Ricardo Porcius, I see you. So Alvarine Ellison is first on Facebook. Laverne Anderson, Jacqueline Cole, good job, Checker, Chubby Checker, Andrea Graham, good afternoon, Sandra Cameron, Shelly Ann Miller, Nadia Bingham, good afternoon, Barbara McIntosh, Sean McCoy, Olivine Bogle Graham, Michelle Johnson, Vanetta Scott, Esther Anglin, Alisa Jane Johnson, that's Alisa Johnson, Maxine Clark, Marshall Lawrence, Antoinette Miller, what's up, Carlene Blake, Iselin Morrison, Jean Watson, Elaine Levy, Raymar Fade, what's up, Vanetta Scott, Gavine Williamson, Barbara Scott. Thank you so much, Alisa, Angela Hackett, Angela Vasquez, Gavine Williamson, Alan Lynette, good afternoon. I'm good. How are you doing? Harvey Riley, Lorraine Wilson, Hazel Richards Giles. Sorry. It's got, right, Giles. Hazel Richards Giles, right. No, I heard that pronunciation somewhere else and it's just the wrong pronunciation is stuck in my head. Ravine Walker, good afternoon. Christian Barrett, Paulette Stevenson, present. Khalid Oliphant, present. Almina Allen, Winifred Henry Williams, Tony Hamilton. Donna, good afternoon. Cynthia Williams, Dollis Blake, Alderman Innes, good afternoon. Norma Powell. Doreen Bradshaw, looking nice teacher. Jean Watson says thank you so much. Sandra Graham McGowan. Ray Marfin, Rosalind Love, Angela Walsh, Lati, Wagwan Lati, Vanetta Scott, June Brown, this is Karen Fairclough, Ophelia Clayton, Veronica S., Sandra Graham, Marva Shaw, Denise McPherson, Annette Evans, Lisa Daly, Albert Jenkins, Cecile Welsh Thompson, Winsome Stennett, Kathleen Witter, Ezarine Petrie, hope I got that right. Ezaron Petrie, Marie Cunningham, Christine Humes, Ingrid Hall, Ulrich Morris, Dave McKenzie, Jonathan, good afternoon from Kenya. Wow! Nairobi in Kenya. Good afternoon to you. Patsy Grant, Anne-Marie Bedford, Pearline Mills, Ben Reese Clark, Virtue Girl Douglas, Karen Dunkley, Jackie Gogwagwan, Beverly Tuller, Dahlia Barrett, Auntie Dawn, Julian Brown Johnson, Marva Miller, Claudine Miller, Natalie Campbell, Derek McFarlane, good afternoon, what's up, hola, Antonio, Faith Hay, Jadine Bethune, Karen Dunkley, Tanisha Shaw, boy, I can't get to everyone, I know, Registered Nurse Den, Nadine Marine Royal, Angelica Brown, Dorothy Richards, Norma Henry, Gladys Simmons, good afternoon. Dawn Thompson Clark, Anissa Swaby, Carmen Anderson, Janine Burrell, and Sonia Howell Green. Good afternoon. Thank you guys so much for jumping on the live. Continue to listen to us on the radio, on the app, on the website, however you listen to us, all right?
It's karaoke. Sara-Ann is here. I have been waiting for so long. Welcome the chirpy one. Her presence electrifies everyone. My mother's listening too. She said she feels like she's 21. What? I know that's what she does to you. Such a great spirit, plays in the spirit too. So expect a miracle. Anything's possible. Now that Sarah's playing, ooh, you will be just fine. Your soul will feel so alive with whatever Sarah's playing. Ooh, yeah. Everybody have to know. Everybody needs to know. Yeah. Everybody has to know. Oh yeah. The one that will listen to is Sara-Ann on the radio. Tell a neighbor. Everybody needs to know. Tell your friend. Everybody has to know. Tell a brother. The one that will listen to is Sara-Ann. Everybody has to know. Tell your neighbor. Everybody has to know. Tell your friend. The one that will listen to is Sara-Ann. What else you gotta do? There is absolutely nothing else to do. Cause there's no one else. And that's Sara-Ann. When Sara-Ann is on air, I can feel the difference. I can feel the spirit moving and I'm happy. Yeah, I'm happy. Well, what do you know? Life can be difficult, but listen to chirpy one and you can be happy. Yeah, you can be happy. Oh yeah. No, you can be happy.